I'm Alice Macmillan. I am a practicing artist here in Lewis. I've been an artist now for 3 years. I used to teach primary down in Norwich, and I moved home 3 years ago with my husband. And I did grow up in Lewis but moved away for university. So it was really exciting for me to be asked to contribute to the Between Islands project. And it's something I'm really passionate about, is educating children about the islands. And it's been wonderful learning about Orkney and Shetland as well. And I just think it's fascinating that we've got all these cultural ties between, three quite different and separate places, 3 different islands. And it's really interesting just to learn all the differences and the similarities between them. So I think hopefully the kids will find that interesting as well. It's been really interesting, and sort of liaising with people, with other artists as well, and just finding those little sort of nuggets of history and things that kids will be really interested in, and sort of helping that come across in an artistic way, and finding activities and fun family orientated things that people can do together. And I hope it gets used in schools as well, because I think it would be really useful in lessons to learn about Scottish history and Scottish culture through these resource packs.
Between Islands project is essentially about collaboration. So whether it's the museums working together, the musicians, or in fact every aspect of the project across the 3 islands. So it wasn't really much of a leap to, when it came to doing the resource pack, to ask 2 people to do it. So it's been led by Alice Macmillan from Lewis, and there are illustrations being added by Helen Lawrenson from Shetland. Helen was actually one of our exchange students 2018 as part of the Year of Young People. So it's particularly good to be able to have her back with us working on this project. But more than that, both of these young women are emerging artists, practitioners, and they've both set up their own businesses. Both of them, they're influenced by their island environment, and that's exactly what we wanted for the resource pack. And they've very much conveyed that. I think it's also important that through the Between Islands project that we introduce people to each other. Helen and Alice, they're able to offer each other advice, support, and just, setting up a new business for the young practitioners is quite daunting, particularly if you're working just now. So that support mechanism is equally important.
Yes, so it's been wonderful getting to know Helen and her practice. We've got actually quite a lot of similarities in our work, and we're both in the same boat, being self-employed artists, which isn't always easy. So it's been quite nice to get together, even though it's via Zoom. But it's been really wonderful just to learn about each other's work. And I think we're both exactly on the same page about the kind of things that influence us. So she's very interested in wildflowers and animals and things, like I am as well. So we're really bringing that to the resource pack, and I think our work really complements each other. So I think it'll be really lovely when it's finished. I think it's going to look really, really exciting. Yeah, it's been very enlightening to be sort of investigating. I love when I go to a new place, for example, I love finding public artworks, so little sculptures that are maybe hidden away in places, and it's wonderful that Stornoway has so many, and I've been sort of going around sketching them in my sketchbook, and things that you would normally maybe walk past because you're used to them being a landmark. So things like Ian Brady's artwork that's on the side of the health board, and there's one in Percival Square as well, and we've got a lot of, and the Herring Girls, things like that. So things that maybe we're just used to seeing, and we don't realise how lucky we are that we have that. We have public art, and actually, in my research, I found that Shetland and Orkney have quite a lot as well. And there's also this wonderful sculpture trail in North Uist and things. And that again, that's not something you find everywhere. So we are really lucky that we have art for everyone. You don't have to pay to see these things. It's just everywhere. So I've really enjoyed drawing those and making those something, celebrating them, and hopefully making them accessible for other people to go and look at as well. And again, Little Stories Between Islands has been highlighting in their YouTube videos and things, so things that I didn't know about, and I'll find out about them, and then I'll go and research them a little bit more and find images that I can relate to those subjects, and it's been really fun.
The resource pack will be online by the end of the year, and we will be distributing some physical copies, but you can print off from the website. The aim is to make it accessible to as many people as possible.